this is the weekly horoscope for Leo for the week of January 9th, 2022. Hello, my pretty cats. Meow. Mwah. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. Also, I'm available for readings. Check that out in the link in the description box below under consultation page. Okay, so on the 12th, lots going on this week. One, the Lilith moon goes into your first house. This may be the start of your Saturn Dasha. Until October 2023, your Saturn Dasha goes a little bit longer than that. It goes like for about 42 or 43 years. And then we have Mars going direct on the 12th. Juno, it enters Aries. And then I think like on the 11th or something like that, Eros goes direct as well. But we have a lot of Earths at this time. We have like a lot of Earth, so not a lot happening at this time. This is more like a time of sitting on our hands, delays. A lot of people need like a lot of convincing at this time. As for the chart itself, you know, you're dictated more by your emotional self at this time is what's dictating you to move forward or not. So you're not so quick to go into anything new at this time. So my kitty cats, on Monday, the Lilith moon starts in your first house where it's going to be conjunct with Vulcan. That's in retrograde, so you can be more serious minded at this time. Ego definitely reigns supreme at this time. This is a time of taking accountability for your own actions. So remember, everything is cause and effect at this time, so just be aware of your actions and how you affect other people around you. You don't understand your own personal power, or you could be setting the precedents for everybody else around you when it comes to how you want to be treated. Okay, so you are teaching other people at this time how you want to be treated. You know, like when when you smile at the world smiles at you back. You really do have a profound effect on everybody, so be careful with your energies. When you're miserable, everybody else around you is miserable as well. So you may have some lessons in regards to self-awareness at this time. You could be that person that if you're in a bad mood at work, it really affects everybody else. Okay, so again, this can be the start of your Saturn Dasha, or it can be starting March of this year. This is a time, again, you need to take accountability for your own actions. You need to be more responsible at this time with this energy. I feel also that this can be a time where you really need your thank you, and you're not going to get your thank you. I feel you also need to be careful with your giving energy, because it's going to be a situation here. It's like you feel like you do for everybody else, but nobody else does for you. So you're going to feel some kind of way about a lot of your relationships at this time. Okay, so this can be a period of whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. So just be a bit cautious of your giving energy, because you can feel some kind of damn way when it's not being reciprocated back. Okay, so right now, Lilith moon in Leo, like everybody is going to be a bit self-absorbed at this time, so we have to fight against that with this energy. Okay, you need to be careful about your dark feelings at this time. It's going to affect your mental health and possibly your physical health as well. You need to free yourself now from your own self-defeating behaviors. Self-understanding and acceptance brings relief and perhaps joy into your life, and you can gain wisdom when you're open to receiving counsel from other people in your life, as well as that free advice, because free advice is the best advice. Tuesday, the moon in your first house is conjunct with Vulcanus at this time. This is all about dealing, and conjunct with the Lilith moon, it's all about dealing with your emotional hangups, overcoming your fears at this time. For some of you, this could be an emotionally confusing time for you in regards to your wants and needs. Also, for some of you, you strive for perfection. So of course, Mercury is in retrograde. There could be a lot of false starts happening until Mercury goes direct. Also, you'll find that everything will start moving along a little bit easier for you this week as well. This is a time for creating structures and boundaries with other people in your life, which could be easier said than done, because some of you may need to learn how to speak up first to create those boundaries with other people. First, decans can be feeling this energy with the Sun conjunct Lilith Moon at this time. You're being looked at what's going on in your life, and you're being exposed to what you need to change at this time. So you may need to really pay attention to your challenges, because these are showing you where you need to change, what emotional changes you need to change to rise above the astrology of the Lilith Moon at this time, and have a different conversation with the emotional self, with the brain, okay, which is easier said than damn done. So this is going to be your homework until October 2023. Let me see what else. Let me see. I feel also with this energy, you're allowed to mess up. You're allowed to not be perfect. You're allowed to make mistakes as you are trying to grow and evolve from this situation. You're going to find that this is going to be a destructive and painful period for you when you're not trying to make any changes in your life, when you're not trying to take accountability for your actions, and you just want to play the blame game on everybody. Then you're going to find like stuff really going to hit the fan, okay? Here, you may not like this energy during, this could be your Saturn Dasha starting this time period, because this is taking responsibility for your actions. This is you needing to be more organized this week, especially when it comes to your paperwork or certain responsibilities. This is not the time to go blaming other people, okay? For others of you, this is a confusion about your connections to your past. Some of you, this could be a difficult time with your alliances or banking on other people with this energy, and it may be they may not be coming up with the money that they promised you during this time period, or something is going on that is causing a lot of emotional confusion for you. This could also be plans not working out exactly as planned. This could also be self-realizations with certain relationships that are going on in your life, and maybe you kind of like put the blinders on when it comes to certain relationships to an extent. And this could be like dealing with people's mental health issues or self-realization that there may be really something wrong with this person. For some of you, this could be like you seeing what you want to see at this time. Others of you need to make certain sacrifices that you don't necessarily want to make, or you may need to make certain payments in order to get your way with certain things. So like union jobs, or dealing with unemployment and thinking about paying that off at this time, or get certain monies at this time. This may be a time where you can no longer get away with certain things at this time, and you may have to make certain sacrifices in order to get what you want, or start handling your resources a little bit differently and your responsibilities a little bit differently. Then Mars goes direct on the 12th in the 11th house. You could be revisiting people from your past, because Apollo is still in retrograde in the 11th house. You could be more about other people's responsibilities. For some of you, this is a new friendship that can be formed at work, group, or an organization. I feel like you're more open to making new friends. You could be a bit more outgoing than usual. You're a bit more upbeat now. You're more about groups and organizations as well. You can be throwing yourself into your work. You're assertive at this time. You can be speaking your mind. And for others of you, you can be put in a role more of a leadership position with a group organization. Or this could be a start of a popular energy time with you in the media and the social media. You may be tolerating certain situations or people in your life at this time, because either you're relying on them, you need them, or this could be your job. So you're not really trying to rock the boat at this time. People can be annoying you or getting you're on your damn nerve at this time with this energy. Also, you could be the popular kid at school as well, and it seems like you could be a little bit more selective with your words, or you're trying to fit in with the group, or you could be trying to get to know somebody in a group that you have a crush on as well. Then on the 13th, you may find financial resources or investors that others have missed, or attract powerful allies to help you achieve your goals. You're determined and focused and won't give up until you've accomplished what you set out to do. And you have enormous physical strength and endurance. Your creative projects and also be more intense and and will impact people on a very deep level. You may use powerful mediums and dramatic presentations on an attempt to explain or uncover the deeper mysteries of life through your art. Your sexual energy is strong, and you'll use your personal charm and magnetism to influence other people, but you need to make sure that you don't intentionally take advantage of them. Free advice is the best advice this week. Some of you could be some misunderstandings when reading emails and text messages, so I would be careful how you take other people, the tone and stuff like that. It's better to try to do it face to face, or FaceTime the person or Zoom the person rather than doing things through a text message or an email at this time, because things can get lost in translation. It's best meeting people face to face. Be very polite. Have some couth at this time when dealing with others. I feel you remember everything is cause and effect. This is not the best time to make statements to others, or there could be a turn of events that comes up that makes that's going to be very upsetting, or some radical changes that are going to happen despite Mercury in retrograde, and some of these could be permanent changes as well. So the first card I come up with is the Knight of Swords. For some of you here, I gotta take a sip of my water, but this could be a busy week for you with this energy. Excuse me. The Six of Cups, I feel like for some of you, you can be working with people that you worked with in the past at this time. For others of you, you can be very sentimental about the past with this energy, and I just feel like you're going to be reconnecting with people that you previously worked with on a job, and this could be like friends or family, and you could be really reminiscent about the past with this energy. The Eight of Wands, for some of you, this could be for work, but you could be, again, reconnecting with people that you once upon a time worked with on a project. For others of you, this could be traveling, coming up to where you used to live with this energy as well, or your own hometown with this energy, and like kind of visiting that place. The Page of Cups, watch your emotional self this week. It could be like an up and down emotional roller coaster ride. I do see you dating at this time as well, nothing serious. So you know what time it is. Mercury's in retrograde. I really wouldn't take anything serious during this time period. The Lover's card, this is a great time for contracts and negotiations. For some of you, there is love. It could be around the corner for you as well. This could be getting a job, good news about contracts and negotiation. I feel like for some of you during the Mercury retrograde energy, you may meet somebody. This could be somebody that you have known in a past life with this energy. So there can be an intense connection with this person, but I would be careful, because as quickly as this person comes in, as quickly as this person is going to leave. So be careful and date at this time and just get to know people with this energy, because this could be like more of a sexual relationship, but you two have karma, so this could end up being an on again, off again relationship. For some of you, you can be reconnecting with somebody that you once upon a time had a crush with, and you guys could be like flirting with each other more than usual. This could be rekindling love. This could be channeling and spiritual writing during this time period as well with these energies. The Eight of Coins, I feel you're a perfectionist when it comes to work. You can be throwing yourself into your work this week with this energy. This is a great time for starting new creative projects, learning a new skill in the creative world. The Devil card brings about endings, but then new beginnings are coming up for you, okay? So know that. So as quickly as one relationship ends, another one begins. The Ace of Coins, and you two can move super fast. This is moving in with each other. So this could be like instant family. This person can already have children, and then you move in. So instant family could be happening. You're moving on to the right path. The Seven of Coins, something heavy on your mind. The Ace of Wands, recognition and success is coming to you in regards to work. A lot of luck on your side this week with this energy. The Tower card, fate is intervening at this time, Pluto energy. So certain foundations in your life no longer apply, or they're being destroyed at this time. For some of you, this is dealing with separation, but it may end up ending into a divorce. For some of you, you're reconnecting with somebody that you divorced with or that you had a separation with. They're coming back into the picture. The Seven of Swords, a love affair is happening. For some of you, you're dealing with a toxic relationship that needs to end. For some of you, this is dieting at this time. and being more about your needs and wants. The Five of Wands, I feel like this is a great time to turn a hobby into a money-making idea. But the problem is the timing of it all. So this could be like a temporary thing, or this may end up being like a seasonal thing that you come back to every Mercury retrograde. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you. This week you're going to be going through some thorough and dramatic changes in your life, okay? But there is an emphasis on new love, or even, let's not call it new love, let's call it new beginnings coming up for you at this time. The Nine of Swords, I feel like you can be going through it with other people in your life, so watch your emotional self. You can be dealing with a manipulative person around you at this time, so be careful what you say yes to this week with this energy, because other people could be taking advantage of your kindness or using you. You can, again, be starting over in certain areas of your life this week. You can be more quiet and to yourself at this time, and kind of being more about your feelings and just keeping more to yourself with this energy and not really telling people how you feel. For some of you, this could be other people backstabbing you, breaking their promises and not keeping them at this time as well. So make sure you keep your receipts, your text messages with this energy. The Seven of Wands, certain things that you want can be a bit of a process at this time. Definitely be careful of being used. Be careful of manipulative people that may be coming through at this time. For others of you, certain things that you want to happen can be a bit more of a process. The Sun card brings about new beginnings, mastering your money situation, emotional validation, mastering your family, mastering your creative self. The Six of Swords, this is your new normal, not the easiest time for traveling, so there could be like a lot of delays or cancellations happening, or you may have a bad experience on the plane, like you'll have like a really bumpy ride, so just be careful when traveling during this time period. Alrighty, I feel also for some of you, I feel like you're playing at somebody's game at this time, so I'll be careful with manipulative people. Again, definitely game playing happening here with this energy. For some of you, you could be crushing on somebody. You could be scared to come up or approach this person. So I do see like you're being shy at this time when it comes to new people in your life. For some of you, you're definitely learning a new skill or learning a new art form this week with this energy. For some of you, this can be an emotionally confusing time for you. So watch your emotional self with this energy. Not the best period of time to make decisions, so just don't make any decisions at this time. The Queen of Swords, I feel like you can be reconnecting with somebody from your past. Definitely a reconciliation happening. Busy week. You're really very much in your head this week, so I would try to stay the hell out of it. You're still angry about certain things that have happened. For some of you, you could be taking to the internet and posting like memes and stuff like that about your feelings with this energy as well. Somebody could be ripping you off this week financially or not paying you what was owed to you, you know. So I would be careful with money and friends at this time with this energy, and be careful with getting duped, okay, because that could be happening with this energy. So careful what you obligate yourself to. Yeah, I see that happening at this time. I do see more responsibilities at work coming through for you this week, so it's going to be a busy week for you. I feel like some of you are definitely going to be traveling to the West Coast. That's coming to my attention. Traveling to Los Angeles. Standing up for your beliefs, fighting for what you believe in can be happening. For some of you, you could be a coordinator for certain things with this energy, or if you are from Los Angeles, you could be traveling to the East Coast. The Fool card, I feel like you tend to go against the grain and you tend to do what you want. You can be coming up with get-rich-quick schemes. You're guilty by association at this time. You're not hanging out with the best people at this time, or these people don't have your best interest at heart, okay? So really be careful about how people are using you at this time, because somebody is definitely, you know, taking advantage of your situation, or somebody is definitely like playing you really hard right now with this energy, okay? Let me see, what else? I think that's it. Yeah. And then for some of you, this could be like, you know, your friends could be into drugs at this time. So there's definitely a lot of confusion there with this energy. Somebody can screw you with the pot money as well. You know, they could give you money for pot. And then it comes out like, oh, they gypped you on how much weed came back to you. So be careful with that. For others of you, I feel like, you're worried about certain things, but this is more in your head than in your reality, okay? The King of Wands, I feel like you can be stuck in your ways of thinking at this time. I do feel like you may have a chance meeting. I feel for some of you here that things are going to move fast for you with a new relationship coming through. For others of you, more responsibilities, becoming a manager at this time with this energy. The Hermit card, new beginnings and endings coming to you as well. Let me see what else. I think that's it. Yeah. You can be spending more time to yourself. You can be more quiet into yourself at this time and focusing on school, throwing yourself into your work with this energy as well. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up. This is a time where you're definitely sitting on your hands about things, especially when it comes to other people in your life. At this time, you're not so quick to make changes with certain relationships in your life. I feel like you could be more of a participant in somebody's life and helping them out. And I feel like, but at the same time, it's to an extent. I do see you or someone around you being emotionally unavailable for you at this time with this energy. Okay, I do feel like for some of you, you can also be revenge seeking. For others of you, you're starting over, you're starting a new life for yourself. I feel for some of you, you may have escapist problems or dealing with addiction problems at this time, so be careful with that because it can affect you during this time period. Again, you're going through your Saturn Dasha. I think your Saturn Dasha is starting during the Lilith moon, okay? For others of you, you are there to help other people that are dealing with addiction or help others who are sick at this time in your life, and you could be more invested in taking care of them with this energy and taking care of taking them to the doctors and stuff. I feel for others of you, you can be very pessimistic at this time because things are not manifesting as quickly as you like, and it's really the planets, and the way they are, but I will help you navigate through the planets so you can make better decisions for yourself, okay? I do feel like you're going to be walking away from a bad situation as well. I do feel like for some of you here, you really want your revenge and it's not the way to go. I do feel like, in the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom at this time as well, okay? I do see more responsibilities coming to you at work or more hours. This could also be dealing with an investment opportunity coming through for you. Love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.